Hi, I'm Cathy. I'm doing the Red Ribbon Ride this year. I'm doing this video to explain to you why I'm doing the ride and to ask you for a donation. Yep, you, the person that's listening, the person that's watching. You're gonna see a link above, you're gonna see a link below. If you don't see a link for a donation, please go to whyirideproject.org. Thank you for supporting this wonderful cause. My name is Cathy, and I ride for love.
Welcome, Cathy.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you for asking me.
Yeah. How many times have you done the Red Ribbon Ride?
I believe this is my 10th year.
Okay. So are you riding or crewing for the ride?
I'm on the crew.
On the crew?
Mm-hmm. I'm on the crew.
Have you always crewed?
I have.
Okay.
I've always been on the crew. My husband Jim rides.
Okay. Possibly not everybody who is watching this understands the difference between riding and crewing, or even what crewing might mean. What does crewing mean?
The crew. We're the people that don't pedal bikes for 300 miles, but we're the ones that get up before everyone else and make sure that the riders and the other members have breakfast. We're the ones that put up tents and have snacks and drinks, and we keep the riders healthy. So if they're starting to overheat, we give them ice packs or we hose them down with water. We just really take care of all of the riders' needs for those 4 days, so that all they need to do is show up, hop on their bike, and make a difference.
In more detail, can you tell me why you do the Red Ribbon Ride?
I do the ride because it's so much fun, and I also know that it makes a huge difference. Back in the 80s, I worked at a little cafe in Loring Park, and that's when the HIV/AIDS epidemic really started, came into the public spotlight. And I have a lot of friends that were dealing with AIDS. And then more recently, we found out that my brother has been diagnosed with HIV, and he's dealing with that. And he's actually been able to use some of the services from our benefiting agencies, and it's made a huge difference for him. So even though this is really fun, it makes a big difference. I get to contribute to people who are living with HIV and AIDS being able to live with grace, being able to live with dignity, and just having some comfort, find some peace of mind. And really, underneath all the fun, I know that that's what we're providing. So if I can give a little bit of peace, a little bit of comfort to a rider on the ride, I know that the money that we're all raising is going to help all the people in Minnesota living with HIV and AIDS.
If someone is watching this and they are wondering how to volunteer for the ride, how do they do that?
Go to redribbonride.org. Click around. You'll find a place to register to be on the crew. And it might be the most work you've ever done, but it'll also be some of the most fun you've ever had.
Is there any great story that you have from the ride that you would like to share with everybody?
Well, one thing that comes to mind, I love the opening ceremonies. We're at the Mall of America at 6:30, and you're invited, by the way. Come watch us ride out. And you really get present to the love and the compassion that we have for each other as a community. You get really present to why we're doing this. It's a lot of fun, it's a lot of work, it's hot and it's sweaty, but the opening ceremony is one of the most moving parts of the ride for me. We usually get to hear from some of the beneficiaries. We get to hear real life stories of how we make a difference, how your donations, how your contributions make a difference for people. And then we get to watch the riders ride out. A stream of hundreds of people on bikes going out for 85 sweaty miles. And I get goosebumps just thinking about it.
So I've interviewed a whole bunch of riders from the Red Ribbon Ride. I know that they have to raise $1,500 to be able to do that. And they give so many different ways that they can fundraise. Do you actually have to fundraise to be a crew member?
No, as a crew member, we're not required to fundraise, but I get to. I choose to. It's just really cool to open up my email and see you have donations. It's just awesome. Seeing the people in my life that are supporting me.
What is your fundraising goal?
My fundraising goal right now to start is $1,000. And I've had several donations already, always looking for more. So if you want to make this girl happy,
Yep.
Up, down.
Is there anything else you would like to say to the ride community or anyone else watching this video who might be willing to donate?
My ride community, I love you. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Friends and family, thank you for supporting me. It's one of the best, some of the best 4 days of my entire year. And knowing that you read my posts, know that you're watching my video, know that you are donating and making a difference to something that's so very important to me, it means the world to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you.